start the quality checking process of clothing. So Share Baby's quality standards are as follows: no holiday, no monogrammed or personalized, so nothing with someone else's name or initials. And when we say no holiday, it gets a little iffy, but basically it's like no Santa, no St. Patrick's Day, but say like a polar bear or a snowflake would be okay. No stains, rips, tears, missing buttons, broken zippers. We don't ask that you zip every zipper or button every button, but things that are glaringly broken, we don't want to take those. No teams except Orioles and Ravens. We want to make sure that Baltimore kids are getting Baltimore-centric stuff. That includes like no Maryland teams, no University of Maryland, only Orioles and Ravens. No familial phrases, so no mommy loves me, no grandma's girl, no brother, no sister. We don't know the family situations of the children that we serve, so we just want to be sensitive to that. And no specific experiences, so no Johnson family reunion, Sunnyvale summer camp, nothing that another kid might have experienced that our kids aren't going to experience necessarily. And lastly, no swimsuits or undergarments, unless you find swimsuits or undergarments that are brand new with tags. We can take those, but otherwise we don't want those for hygienic reasons. And the reason we follow these quality standards are because we believe that quality equals dignity. So when you're quality checking, I'm going to keep all of these things in mind. It's a long list to memorize, but it's always up there in yellow if you forget. So you just start with a bin that needs to be quality checked, and you simply look through it. So you pull out items, you check the size. So this is a size 5'6", that will work for 5T. I'm inspecting it, looking at the edges. Looks pretty good. There's not a lot of pilling. There's not a lot of stainage. It's in good shape. So this is gonna be a good item. So you wanna check front and back because sometimes there are stains on the back that we don't see. This one looks pretty good. No stains here. Okay, so this is an example of something we don't want. It says best brother. It's a very cute shirt, but it's not great for the kids we serve. So we're gonna set that aside in the no good pile. And then you just keep going through the bin. And you wanna make sure you clearly have a good pile and a no good pile so that they're not mixed up. Okay, so here's another one. So it's Oreo, so it works, but it's a size 6. So that's above our size limits, which are 5T. So this is gonna be a no good. So I'm gonna put that in the no good pile. Keep going here. This one looks pretty good. Generally, we trust your discretion. The general rule is we don't accept anything that you wouldn't buy for your kid from like a consignment shop, right? So if you wouldn't put it on your kid, we don't want to give it to the Share Baby kid. So use that sort of judgment, and we trust that you all kind of know what's what. Okay, here we go. And this is a good example of why you have to look closely. This shirt has several stains on it there that you might miss if you're just glazing over it. So we wouldn't take this because it's too stained and it doesn't look great. I wouldn't pick that up for my kid. So this is the no good pile. So you would just keep going with this cart until you're finished. For time's sake, I'm just gonna move to the counting step. So once you finish the cart, or however much of the cart you can get through in your session, you're gonna count. You're only counting the good stuff. So here we would have 1, 2, 3, 4 good items. Make sure that that gets recorded on the sheet that your volunteer lead has. And then you're gonna bag up all the no good stuff. So there will be bags provided. You would bag everything up and you would label it Purple Heart or no good, and leave it here for Share Baby staff to deal with. And then once that's done, that's out of your way, you're going to separate the good stuff by gender. So from this, we would have, this would be girl, this is boy, boy, girl. So you'd end up with 2 big piles of different genders, and then you're finished with that step.